And then how did you get your job being a teacher here in the US? Was it hard to apply and to come here in the US first?
It was through HealthQuest, so they sent like recruiters from the district. So the representatives from the district actually went to the Philippines to look for teachers. So they interview applicants from Manila and Cebu. So a lot of teacher applicants actually came to the interview centers to try their luck. So I think I was just lucky enough to be one of those hired in 2006.
Okay, so was the interview very hard?
There were so many applicants, so you have to make sure that you have to make an impression on the interviewers. Otherwise, you will be forgettable.
Okay, so
you really have to, di ba? You really have to make an impression.
okay, how about you, Kat? Same with you too?
I was through a different agency. I forgot the name exactly. It's been a long time, but it was through Ligaya Avenida's agency. Maybe early you remember what the name of that agency?
Avenida.
Yeah. So in 2005. Prior to that, my co-teachers from my school went ahead to the US, and they went back to visit us and share their experiences, and it seemed like it was something like a good opportunity to explore.
Good afternoon, welcome to my channel, Songbird Maria's channel. And if you didn't subscribe yet, please don't forget to press the button below. So I have two guests here. They are teachers, and their names are, this is my old friend, Arlaine Obenieta, asawa sa akong amigo nga taga Sunstar before. And also we have Cathy. Ano yung apelido ni mo, Kath? Sanoy, Cathy Sanoy. She's also a teacher. So I'm going to interview them about how they landed a job here being a teacher in the US. But we'll just tackle some of your challenges. How did you get your job? And just say little about it, and then I'll just ask some questions like outside of your life being a teacher, outside world, like if you're not in the school. I will ask some questions for that. Okay, so Arlaine, where are you teaching Lane here in the US?
Topeka, Kansas. High school at English na?
Pwede mag-Bisaya, pwede sa English.
Topeka, Kansas. High school. So, transition coordinator sa Spanish department.
Okay, she's a transition coordinator. And how many years have you been teaching in that school, Lane?
Sa district, I was there since 2006. So, dugay-dugay na yun eh.
So, sa kuwan pa na antique na, no? Antique na. Yeah, so and then si Cathy, where are you teaching, Kat, in the US?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. What year are you teaching? What grade?
Teaching 8th grade mathematics.
Wow, so she's very good in mathematics. Yeah. And then how many years have you been teaching there?
16.
16, and Arlaine is how many years? 14. Wow, so
2005.
they have the same experience, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, and then how did you get your job being a teacher here in the US? Was it hard to apply and to come here in the US first?
It was through HealthQuest, so they sent like recruiters from the district. So the representatives from the district actually went to the Philippines to look for teachers. So they interviewed applicants from Manila and Cebu.
interview very hard?
There were so many applicants, so you have to make sure that you have to make an impression on the interviewers. Otherwise, you will be forgettable.
Ah, okay.
So you really have to, di ba? You really have to make an impression.
Okay, how about you, Kat? Same with you too?
I was through a different agency. I forgot the name exactly. It's been a long time, but it was through Ligaya Avenida's agency. Maybe early you remember what the name of that agency? Yeah. So in 2005. Prior to that, my co-teachers from my school went ahead to the US, and they went back to visit us and share their experiences, and it seemed like it was something like a good opportunity to explore outside of where we were, and then grow in your craft as a teacher,
Wow.
and then continue to really
I'm so
improve.
impressed with these two teachers
And
here.
then when you talk about application, yeah, Arlene was right. It's there's a lot of teachers who apply, but I think one thing you have to do really is just do your homework, get to know where you're going and what things you need to know basically. And to be honest, I didn't know anything about Baltimore. I didn't even know it existed in a map. Yeah.
Baltimore.
Well, I knew Maryland because it sounds so familiar, but I didn't know there was Baltimore. So
Yeah,
it was
me too.
a fun learning process, and it's always exciting to get to talk to people, hear about things that are happening on the other side of the world, and learning from the experiences of my friends who were also teachers who went to the US prior to my term.
Oh. Okay,
It
so
gave me tips.
okay, that was good. Very good answers. And how about the preparation? Like, did you prepare some amount to come here before you were hired? Do you prepare a big amount of money?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Of course, because it was through an agency. Yeah. Maybe bayad ang agency. So
Oh.
maybe placement fee. You have to take care of your gasto sa ride. Yeah. So daghan
Documentation, yeah,
So
filing.
Daghang bayron nun niya. Certification pa nimo.
So roughly estimate how much did you spend that time back when you were hired? Like how many? 16 years ago?
Hindi naman may kahinumdum.
Oh, so
Ako sa to.
Dako sad like almost 100,000 pesos? Like that? More.
$10,000.
Siguro more close to $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000? Oh, that was big, huh?
That's half
And then,
Yes.
oh my God, okay, so
Although you don't pay that amount at once because it might scare those who have plans,
Mhm.
but it's good to know that you have to prepare and make sure that you are determined so you will not waste your chance and your finance na imuha ng iandam kay di ba yalali.
And there are also people, companies in the Philippines, they loan you the money but with interest. So most of the teachers, when they came here during the first, second, or third year, every month, magset-aside yun na sila sweldo para bayad.
para bayad sa kung ano, sa
Sino
yung
kung may interest?
placement.
Okay,
yun na.
imagine that, di ba ito 500,000 pesos?
Oo.
Interest.
TV, madali sa TV kaya I need the safety.
Okay guys, actually we're going boating. We're going somewhere, and so I'm just grabbing the opportunity here because we have two teachers inside the car while traveling. So next question is, first year here being a teacher, do you have, of course you have some challenges to face, right? So can you give me some of your challenges that you were facing then?
In my case, I was teaching middle school, special education. So, lisod kaayo, it was a culture shock yun. Kaya lahiman ay lang culture din sa mga students yan. I was assigned in a very urbanized area.
also need to have a very strong support system.
Oh, that's very important,
Communication to your family, making sure you are in touch, just to let out your feelings because you need to unload and not to keep it to yourself. And then body system. Body system here, when we came here, we were like assigned to be in certain groups or partners so that you're able to have someone that you can work with or maybe plan with or maybe just to have vent with, yeah. Kay lahiraman kung naadyo kay kaistorya. It's the only thing you don't want to do is to keep things to yourself because then you will not be able to get support that you need, and then you will not be able to also see what areas you did good because you already know we Filipino teachers, we have our own strengths. We have been through many things and we know we can do a lot of things, but we cannot deny anak ka sa new environment. You have to learn also to adjust. So in order to grow in the areas that you're not familiar with, you have to get the feedback of those who are already here and then work on your areas of growth.
That way you gain confidence, right?
Adaptable.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's really hard for you to grow
Yes.
and learn if you're not open. So you have to be open-minded.
Open to feedback.
And you really have to seek help where it's needed.
Hey,
Because a lot of
teachers.
people are really very willing to help you, mentor you, support you, but you have to advocate for yourself.
And guess what? When you have those feedback, utilize them as your opportunity for growth. And guess what? Talk about the good things that you're doing and the good things that's happening in your class or your experiences. Because when they hear that you are meeting with success with the new strategies that you've applied, they will be very happy that some of the things they have suggested to you have been implemented and is working. So that's